Same, we can use the upper function for the tables also directly on the column names. Our employee table. Okay. So all the existing names are in the capital letters only. So you won't find any difference here. Suppose in the EMP underscore BKP table is there. So in this we'll modify the some of them to lower, then we can test it. Or we can insert some values here. Insert into EMP underscore BKP values. So we'll use the only employee name, employee number, comma, ename only I'm going to insert here. So then we have to this, you can remove here. And employee number will get 1234, comma, employee name some Raju I'll give. So one row inserted. Same way, one more record I will insert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. And here I can say Venkat. So now two records are inserted into this table. Okay. So now we'll check this table. Select ename, comma, upper of ename. Here if you go down, here this is the Raju and Venkat is there. Small letters are there. So it is converted into upper letters here. That is upper characters. So like this we can use the upper function on the directly on the columns to verify this whether it is having the upper letter or small letter. Suppose if you want to compare in the some conditions, then table having the upper letters or small letters you don't know in the data whether this data ename is having the small letters or capital letters you don't know. So in that scenario we can use this both side upper function so that it will convert and compare the values. Okay. Same way you can use the existing table. So select a vendor name, comma, upper of vendor name from AP suppliers table. So here if you see this is having the existing TP1 supplier. Small letters and capital letters both are there in this column. Okay. So New Zealand Dairy Board. So here it is small letters and capital letters are there. But when you use the upper function, so everything it is converted into the capital letters. Okay. Same way you can use the DBA object table also. Select a object name, comma, upper of object name from DBA underscore objects. So it will convert everything into this capital letters here. Okay. Normally this object name should be in capital letter only. Okay. Same way you can use the description for this. Divide us all. Item description is there. So in this table, select item description, comma, upper of item description from PO lines all. So it's the description, existing work desk. It is converted into capital letters here. Okay. So next is lower function. It is used to convert the string into lower characters. Suppose in the upper, if I use the numbers, what will happen? Before this, I will select a EMP number is this. EMP number, comma, upper of EMP number. What it will do? So it won't change in the numbers. It will work on only on the string values. So string values means ename, employee name is there on that. So column it will change. Ename comma upper of ename. Then only so here on the number part there will be any change. But coming to the name here, wherever small letters are there, it will be converted into upper characters here. So next we have the lower function. So it is used to convert the string into lower characters, opposite to the upper function. Lower string value. Okay. Same way, select the lower of bracket. So I'm giving capital letters here from dual. So then it is converted into small letters. Suppose if I say this is ORA capital and CLE small letters. So then also everything it is converting into capital small letters. If it is all are small, then no change. Okay. So lower function will be used for the convert the uppercase letters to lowercase. But when there is already lowercase is there, there will not be any change. Select ename, comma, lower of ename from emp underscore bkp. Now see the difference here. So this table having the up to this all are capital letters. These two are small letters. So now everything it is converted into lower characters. Same way you can use the upper of ename here. Then see the difference. Here existing is upper, lower means it is converting lower, upper means already it is upper, there is no change. Coming to these last two records, if you observe, these are small letters and it is converted into lower means already it will be lower only. Upper means it is converted into uppercase here. Same example, invoice currency code or something you can take here in this. Select invoice currency code, lower of invoice currency code from AP invoice all. Then euro it is converted into small letters here. Same way we have the job column in our table, employee table. Select a job, comma, lower of job from emp underscore bkp. Here all are in the capital letters converted into lowercase. Okay. So next we have the init cap. So init cap means so it is used to convert the first character into upper character in the given string. Remaining it will be small letters only. Select Oracle from dual. So here I have to mention the init cap. So now I have mentioned the Oracle is the all capital letters. Then what it will do? So it is converted the first character capital and remaining all small. Suppose if I say all are small letters, then also first character converted into capital. That means init capital means first character it will be converted into the capital letters. So remaining it will be small letters only. Init cap So suppose if I say welcome to Oracle class into here. So what is converted here? All the words converted to first character into capital letters. See the difference here. W converted it is already capital letters. So EL it is converted into small letters. And here 2. In the 2 it is converted first letter capital. In the Oracle also first letter capital. Class also it is converted to first letter capital. Suppose everything if you are given capital only. Okay. Then what will happen? Everything I converted into capital now. If I use the init cap function, then also it is only first character it is converted to the capital. The remaining it will convert it into small letters. Okay. Select init cap. Okay. Suppose if I say a comma or a space b c d from dual. Then each word starting character it is converted into capital. Okay. So next we have the length function. It is used to display the number of characters in a given string. To get the length of the string, we will use the length function. Length of string. For example, suppose select length of Oracle from dual. So how many characters are there? 6 characters are there. Suppose if I give space here, what will happen? Or space hyphen, space CLA from dual. Then it is 7 it is showing. So Oracle, it is having the only 6 characters, but there is a space in between. So that also it will be calculated, counted into this. So that total 7 characters are there. Suppose if I give some space here, then it is adding 8 here. So wherever the extra space is there, that also it will be calculated for the length function. Okay. Between these single quotes, how many characters are there, including the spaces or any special characters are there, everything will be considered into this length. Okay. Suppose if I say I mention numbers here 1, 2, 3, and I mention some special characters. So then how many characters are there in this? So Oracle 6 is there, and here 1 space 7, and this 1 space 8. After that 1, 2, 3, 11. This is the space 12 and 13, 14. So what it will do? Length function you will get the exact size of this string, given string, including the spaces, special characters, everything. Suppose I want to get the enum column length. Enum comma length of enum from emp underscore bkp. So here king is 4 characters length and Blake 5. Clark 5, Jones 5, Scott 5, Ford 4. So here Miller and Martin, Turner, these are the 6 characters here. Okay. Suppose if I mention select length of these two strings I am giving here. So what it will do? So how many characters it is displaying here? 17 characters. Okay, including the space here. Total, it is giving the 17 characters. Suppose if I say numbers here also. Total 21 characters. Suppose I want to display the employee name who are having the exactly 4 characters length. How can I say this? So I want to display whose employee name has 4 characters only. Somebody tell me how to display this. So I'm having the employee table. So select ename or you can say select star from emp underscore bkp. So here it will display all the employees, but I want to display only employee names whose length is 4 characters here. So like that King, Ford, Ward, this Adam, only these 3, okay, and Razu. This only I want to display here. Then how can I display here using the length function? Anyone?
Various.
Okay. Where?
Where ename equal to 4.
Where length of ename
Length of ename equal to 4.
Yes.
of ename is equal.
Then you will get only 4 characters ename only here. Suppose if I say 5, then you will get only whose name is 5 characters. Okay. So suppose if I want to get the length of the description column of the PO lines table, then select item description, length of item description from PO lines all. Then you will get the size here. Okay. So it whatever the spaces in between also, that will also be counted for this length. Okay, this is about the length function. Next we have the reverse. It is used to reverse the given string value. What it will do? It will reverse the simply select the reverse of Oracle. From there. So what it did? So entire what it is reversed and printed. Same way if you want to use in the employee table, you can use select reverse of ename from emp underscore bkp. You can mention ename also here. Ename comma reverse of ename. Same. See, king is a GNIK. Black EKALB. Like this, it is going to reverse the given string value. So now I want to reverse whenever there is a length of 4 characters only. Ename contains only 4 characters, then I want to reverse it. How can you change this one? Select star from emp underscore bkp. I want to change this only whenever the length is 4 characters. Then can I say reverse of ename is equals to 4? Correct? It will throw the error. Okay? Reverse of length of ename. Okay? So I have to mention here reverse of ename from emp, where length of ename is equals to 4. Okay? You can say if you want, you can use the ename here. Then only wherever this length of ename is equals to 4, then it will convert into the reverse. Otherwise, it won't change. Next, we have the concat function. So it is used to merge the two strings, and we have to use this concat function, or you can use the pipe symbol. Instead of the concat word, you can use the pipe symbol also. So to merge the two strings, so we'll use the concat, or you can use the pipe symbol. Concat string 1 comma string 2 is the syntax, normal syntax. Suppose if you want to use the select concat of Oracle comma private limited or something. Okay. Boolean. So what it did? So both the strings it is concatenated and kept in the one line only here. This is the string 1 and this is the string 2. But I want some spaces between Oracle Private Limited. Then you can use some space here like this. Then it will be Oracle Private Limited. Or you can use this side also. Okay, either way. Suppose both sides if you are given some extra space, so then here it is come like this. Extra space it will come. Okay. Same way, suppose if we are having the two strings. So you can use this. Select a concat of ASDF comma PQRS. Then it will be single word. It converted into single word here using the concatenate. Same way Oracle server we are having. Suppose if you give the two strings as Oracle, comma server. So then Oracle server. So it is concatenating the given strings here. So where we are using this function in real-time project, Swati is asking. So whenever there is a requirement from the client side, so to convert the names into small letters, or suppose if you want to, in the data you are having the some of the characters are small letters, some of the characters are upper letter, then you cannot compare. Okay. So suppose if you want to compare with the names, if you are having the name comparison, if you want to compare, suppose if ename we are having the employee table. Suppose if ename is equals to Raju or something it is given. Okay. But in the employee table, it is having the small letters. Okay. It is having the small letters. But you are getting the somewhere from this name as a capital letters. This ename column or some variable, in the variable you are getting the Raju in the capital letters. But you know that Raju is small letter or upper letter, both are same. But Oracle will not compare capital letters not equals to this small letter. Okay. If Raju is equals to capital Raju is equals to small Raju, then it will throw the error here. When you comparing with the column values, in the column, suppose if you are having the small letters and you are comparing with the capital letters, then it will throw the error. So in that case, we are going to use this upper function, lower function, all these functions we are going to use. Simple example I'll tell you. So select star from DBA objects, where object underscore name. This is the, in this column we are having the table names. Suppose we are created the table that is xx underscore seal underscore 31. This is the table name we are created. Okay. So if I search for this, select star from DB objects where object name is equals to this one, I am not getting any value here. Suppose if I use the upper function, then I am getting this value here. Or you can use the, this should be in the uppercase only. Either it should be in the uppercase, then automatically no need of using this upper function. But sometimes you doesn't know whether in this column whether it is having the exactly uppercase or lowercase or init caps. Then you have to use this upper function or lower function. Use this upper function both sides, so that both side it will be comparing with the upper value. Whether in the table it is having the small letter also, what it will do, it will convert into upper, and this column name also it will check. So instead both you can convert both the sides upper and you can compare it, then it will be easy to compare and there won't be any mistake. If the table contains the small letters, it will automatically convert it into uppercase. If the table already upper, there is no change. But here, after this equal operator, suppose if you are comparing with the small letters, so then what will happen? So here having the small letters only. Then when you are comparing with the this side upper and this side without the upper, then it will be, you won't get any data here. So that both side you can use the upper function. So then you will get exactly, if it is a small letters, it will automatically convert into upper both sides. So then the condition will be valid here and we will get the data. Otherwise, we won't get the data here. In these scenarios, we are going to use these functions. Characters functions, we are going to use the, if it is small letters, it will be converted into upper. If it is upper it is there, then it will be converted into the lower based on your functionality. Reverse function, okay. So somewhere, suppose if you are having to display the reverse name or reverse name, then you can use the reverse. In the real time, I won't use much, but to know this function is available, for that purpose I have explained here. Okay. So sometimes client may ask, I want to reverse this string. Then at time you should be aware of this function. Otherwise, how will you do that? But in the real time, 99% we won't use the reverse function. Okay. But we will use the upper function, lower function, init cap. These functions we are going to use, and number functions. What are all the number functions? Power, square root, and mod, ceil, floor. We are going to use it. Okay. So next, concatenate means it is using to concatenate the two strings at a time. Suppose if we are having the three strings, what it will do? So select concatenate Oracle India Limited. Three strings I have given. Then it will throw the error. Actually, concatenate it will accept only two strings as per the syntax. So to overcome this, okay. So invalid arguments it is saying. Actually, it should contain only two strings only, then it will accept. Suppose if I remove this one, then it is accepting and giving the value. But if I use the third string here, then it is throwing the error. To overcome this, we can use for the concatenate purpose, we have the one more, that is pipe symbol is there. Okay. So how can we use that? Suppose we are having the Oracle, and you can use the pipe symbol, and you can use the private limited from UL. So what it is doing? It is also concatenating the strings here. So here there is now I merged with the two strings here. Concatenated with the two strings. Suppose if I say I can use the three characters or three strings also. Oracle, pipe symbol, private limited. Suppose I can say this is, I can use one more, India, comma, private limited. So in between, I can use this pipe symbol. Okay. So now what happened? It is giving the Oracle India Private Limited. So instead of the concat keyword, we can use the pipe symbol also. If you use the concat keyword, what will happen? It will throw the error. It will work only for the two strings. If it is more than two strings are there, then you have to use the pipe symbol instead of this concatenate. Suppose I'm giving like this. Concatenate Oracle India Private Limited. Three strings I have given, so that it is throwing the error. Only it will accept two strings in the concatenate function, so that like this it will work. But if you want to concatenate more than two strings, then you have to use this pipe symbol. Okay, Oracle